Good morning. Happy Wednesday, people. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So, what are we working on today? Let's see. So, I've been working on this. Those of you who have not been here, we're working on this little masterboard thing. Um, and I'm thinking I want to put that back on my embossing powder. I was thinking about die cutting some numbers and then make them look rusty and everything. But I don't think I want to do that this morning. I think that'll be at a later time when I have more time to play. But I will be incorporating like rusty pieces to that at some point. So currently trying to get my head together on where exactly everything is. I have a creative disaster all around me at the moment. I'll just wait for some peeps to come in. So I will continue doing this while wait for you guys to pop in. I'm actually surprised I'm up and moving right now. I went to bed after the live last night, just after 11. I set my alarm for 6, dozed promptly right back to sleep, and then luckily woke up just after 7. So I was like, I may have, if I hadn't woken up when I did, I probably would have slept past when I wanted to do the live this morning. Coffee. Okay. Okay. Those. Hokey pokey. Put your left foot in, you put your left foot out, you put your left foot in, and you craft it all around. I think I have all those put away. Cool. All right. Do. There. No. Actually, I might leave this out because I like playing with those. Those have been super fun. So the ones I'll put away now. All right. Okay, so we're going to move on from this one. I just found, if I can remember where I found it, I just found some other collages I did a while ago that need additions like this one received. Now, if I can remember where I just saw them. I just saw them last night during the live, so. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm scanning my room. I was out in the open-ish area. Oh, okay, Leah. Good morning. Activate lurker mode. Oh, fun, Leah. You talking about the one I put the gauze on last night? The with the moth and everything on it? This guy? Yeah, I'm loving how this one's turning out too. All scraps. Where did I just see those? did find some. They're not. I don't think they were the ones I was looking for, though. Let's see. We'll just go with these two. These guys will be cut down anyways. So, and I'll have to cut them down beforehand. I'm gonna figure out how wide these guys are to begin with. And these are on. Ooh, oh, that one's double-sided already. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that one because I'm not sure I want to do that one. But yeah, these are just file folders, hanging file folders. I trimmed off the hanging part. But I do not know what these guys are. Oh. They are about 16 1/4. So I can cut it in half at 8 1/8. So I'm going to bring this over here. Okay. I have 2 collages I can play with. One is just slightly smaller than the other. But oh well. Okay. So I think I had a book called that, and maybe that was the author. I don't know. But I used those pages. I just trimmed them down with my tear ruler, and then I edged or inked all the edges before I put down the pages. Which does add to, excuse me, which does add to the background dimension. So, just to balance it back out, I'm going to ink around that edge there. Is it necessary? No. Am I doing it anyways? Yes. I wonder if there's still some ink on this. If there was, it's dry now. I don't think that. So I'm going to take it, zero. So we get for that. Shut up there. Okay. Oh my gracious me. Gotta get all these yawns and sleeps out. Sorry, I had to mute myself. I was blurring my nose. Let's do... Trying to think of what... I want to play with these to an extent. As to how I want to play with them, I don't know. So, the Tim Holtz Distressed Crayons. I don't play with these very often, so I kind of want to. Let's just play. Let's just see. Ooh. Actually. I want to... Are these both oxide? I think only one. Let me see. Let's pick it. Good morning, Deanna. I am wanting to kind of play with that idea that Chiquita was doing with her like little swatch things. I think that could be fun. I'm just going to use these three because this seems like a good idea. I don't know why. Maybe because it's red, white, and blue. I don't know. It's 17. No, it's 17 degrees there. What is it here today? It is currently 33 degrees here. I don't know if that's accounting for the wind chill or anything like that. So I don't know what the real feel is, but it says we're 33 right now. Okay. Now I'm trying to decide. I want to do this. I think I'm actually going to go in this order. The order I have them laid out in. Okay, now this one I got from that one sale I was talking about with the lady that moved on, whether it was she passed on or moved on into a nursing home or something, or her family was selling all her crafts and her like literally in her house. This came from her, so she obviously loved glitter because she ruined the fired brick distress ink pad with glitter. Say 50s for you, Deanna? I wonder what ours is supposed to be. Sunday we're supposed to have 56. Let's see. We're mostly supposed to be in the 40s. Mostly mid 40s after Sunday. Okay, so I'm going to heat set this before I put my picket fence on here. Okay. Save. Okay, I think that worked. All right. And then this is a brand new ink pad to me, which is making me very hesitant. But got this place to play with them, so just play with it, Casey. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. And it's not even doing anything anyways. So, I am going to see if I can... hold on. So not doing the white. Not doing it. Because I don't want to end up turning that white ink pad pink. Okay, now I'm going to do the chip sapphire, which should be fun with the red. This is oxide, so let's see how these two interact with each other. Kind of liking it. kind of fun. Now, I think I'm out of water. I think I'm going to implement water to incorporate water to this. Since it has an oxide on it, I want to see what it does. I want to. I'm gonna grab one of these tissue papers. And run very lightly with this. Just want to see what it's gonna end up doing. I'm going to spritz it just a little bit more. So small. Okay, there's that. And then pop this down. Okay. Man, I like what I did on here. I like these little squares it put on here. It's kind of cool. Okay. I think I'm liking that. Good morning, Irma. Miss Leah is trying to be in lurker mode. She's at work. Good morning, Cheryl. Gone pretty good this morning so far. Waking up, drinking coffee, making a mess. Not making a mess with the coffee because I respect my coffee. Cheryl, because my cats do not respect coffee. Rude. Cats get time out. No respect for coffee. Okay, I guess that would add up, Cheryl. Um, they don't know any better, and it's your fault. Got it. Oh no! He's just like, Mama, you don't need this, right? Psh. You don't need this one either, right? Psh. Okay. bit. That helps a little. All right, so next, what do we want to do? Let me try something. I've been like checking out the texture on the bottom of this, and I kind of want to see what that texture looks like. So I am just going to put down a little bit of, it's just black gesso, just basic Hobby Lobby black gesso. And thin this out a little bit. Let's see if I even pick anything up. Not really. See if applying it differently on here helps. Nope. There we go. That works. Looking pretty cool so far. Thank you, Cheryl. I'm just randomly going at it. There's no method to what I'm trying to come out with, because I have no clue what I'm trying to come out with. I am liking how it's highlighting the edges of all the papers that were collaged down. I do like that. And I just went lightly over it with the brayer. I didn't like apply too much pressure or anything. That way it mainly just hit the high points. Okay, now what? Well, now Casey's going to wipe up the moisture he has just sitting here. All right. Let's see. Oh. Let's see. I just had a thought and I lost it. Let's do that. So I have these strips here that came off my mixed media paper pad, and they kind of make me think of dot matrix strips. I think I might incorporate this randomly on here. And I like the torn outer edges on it, so I'm going to stick with that. And I'm thinking I'm going to alter these strips as I get further on into the master board. Let's move that up there, there. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. I'm just going to use our glitter glue to put these down, because they'll dry fast enough. And as far as I know, art glitter glue isn't easily reactive. Like if I decide I want to put more liquid mediums down or anything like that. So I think this will create a very interesting texture. I could potentially see this as an art journal page. Or you know what? I do have that ledger thing, the cover, that I could use. Like after I'm done scanning these and everything, I could, like, I don't know, preserve them in that ledger cover I have. I would just have to punch holes in this to accommodate it. Okay, so about right here-ish. Doesn't matter that much. This is as long as it's straight with the border. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so I got these whole reinforcers. I think I got these from Jane. I think she sent them in her like usual little thank you pouch she does periodically when she sends you your purchases. So I think I want to incorporate this periodically, and I'm still going to use dark glitter glue to make sure it stays down. I think this will be a fun element. Um, I'm just going to grab and go. I'm not going to be too picky on which ones I'm putting down. And again, I'm just putting these down as an element on this. That's all I'm doing. This master board, if anything, is going to be an example of use what's on your desk. Because I'm just looking around me and it's like, let's try that one. Let's try that one. I think I actually do have some other elements on my desk that I think would look fun with this too. Mm. I like that it has like some stark whites, so it like kind of pops out, but it's not imposing, I guess, on it. Move this closer. And then you. Further. Cool. Okay. Let's see. Now I want to bring some in closer. Oh, why are you bubbling over, glue? Don't do that. Bad glue. Bad. Behave yourself. Stop. Okay. Let me think. Okay. I do want to incorporate more of these, but oh my gosh, Pin, what are you doing? Sorry, one moment, our glitter glue is having a conniption over here. I don't understand. It's volcanoing. Sir, if you could not volcano, that would be fantastic. Thank you. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. So about there-ish. And straighten that up. There we go. Out there-ish. Um, why not? You don't know, I'm just tapping to get the excess glue off around that's seeping out the edges. Okay, I think that should be fine for now. At least for that element. Okay. I'm liking that so far. I don't know if you guys can see them. They kind of do blend in a little bit, but I think that's fine because lens to it. You know what would be cool? I don't know if I have any of that saved. Let me think. I think I'm going to bring out some blue in this. Because there is blue in the background for me, like, swatching over it. But I think I am going to bring in my distress crayons. I knew I was going to get around to using them. I think I'm going to use the Charted Mariner. Yeah. And I'm just going to do a light rubbing on these white elements I put on here on the trim. And we'll see how this works. And I might go back over this a little, over these a little bit with like scorched timber or something, just to knock it back a little bit. I at least want the blue element incorporated. And you guys can kind of see that's turning blue, but not much. I almost think if I had chip sapphire with the crayons, I'd probably incorporate that since that's what's in the background. Okay. It's not quite as rich as I was hoping, but that's fine. So I'm going to incorporate another color anyways. Okay, I'm going to try out scorched timber. I'm just going to apply it the same way. Darn. I was just thinking, it's like, you know, it'd be awesome is if I had Rusty Hinge. As a distressed crayon, and I don't have that on hand. But I might be able to. I have the ink pad, so I might be able to just put some ink down and then do that. Okay, I think I'm liking that so far. Take it closer to the edges on here. Okay. Now I'm debating on whether I want to go through and slightly water activate them. Because when I was rubbing my finger off on there, like the color became a little bit more intense, which I think would potentially be awesome. So I might try that. I'm just going to use my little pipette thing here. Let's water down. And I'll just try it on this edge one here. It didn't really make it that much richer. Let's see. And I'm actually liking that there are some dry spots on it. I'm going to leave some dry spots on because it leaves for some textural interest on it. Good morning, Lori. Okay. I'm going to leave that actually. Wonder if these guys are still potentially active. So I don't know if Jean used distress ink on these reinforcers or not. We'll see. Thanks, Deanna. I'm going to go through and dry this real quick. And then I think I may take out Rusty Hinge and just basically do the swatching or swathing thing I did on the base of this with the other ink pads. But I'll do it specifically on the lifted elements. I think adding like a little water to that helped blend it into the paper. So I might end up doing that with these guys here, with the reinforcers. thinking we're going to do that. So I don't know if it actually moved the ink that was on the reinforcers at all, but I think it did help. Bring them more into the piece. That should be good. Okay, now I think I have rusty hinge in here. I do, yay! I'm going to take this across these guys here, just slightly. Oh yeah. I'm liking that. I'm not applying really any pressure to this, just resting it on there and rubbing it. Do want more on this edge over here. The paper's kind of bowing there. There we go. I like that. Let's see those. Because it actually has like that pulling, stripping effect that you see with rusty stuff. I'm liking that. I like that I did the blue and the scorched timber underneath first, and then to the rusty hinge. I like how that's looking so far, not so far. Cool. I have some textural things in front of me that I'm thinking about incorporating. It's gotta be larger than life. I need a hero. Okay. I don't think everything I'm wanting is in that thing. But I know I do have a little bin over here. The most patient grunger. I think there's a difference between me being patient and me just being slow. I think I'm slow. I think this is the one that has my random. This has my random, like, grungy bits stuff in it. Oh, I thought I had more spine stuff in here. Darn it. I mean, I do have. Okay, so these little things here, these came off of my brayer. So they're just paint skins. I'm thinking I might be able to. Oh, that'll be fun. Okay, cool. Let's set the spine stuff aside, and I think I'm going to pull out. Yeah, if I can salvage the paint skins off of brayer, I will. But sometimes they just get so brittle that it's like not even worth it. Okay, I'm going to put you there. Mm-hmm. I don't know who sings that song, but it's stuck in my head. Was it Hero or I Need a Hero? They had it in Shrek and a few other things. I think. So otherwise, I do have some that have like warmer tones in it that I could incorporate too. Bonnie Tyler. Who's Bonnie Tyler? Oh, okay. You're answering my question. I already forgot what I asked a question. I think I like that. I think I'm just going to go with that because I don't think I need any more of those things. Okay. I'm going to put all these back into my little bin here. Now I know where everything is. Even though I'll probably lose it here in like 5 seconds. Right. I'm liking where those are sitting currently. Right, give me one moment. I'm going to refresh my cup. Oh, there it is. Stamp. I thought I spelled a little. Apparently I didn't. Good. All right. Cool. Okay, now we're going to adhere these down. I like that I was able to find skins that still had some shades of blue as well as some like rust color in them. But I'm also not surprised I was able to find that because that's my typical color palette when I am gel printing. So oh my gosh, there's something making my arm itch and it's bugging me. What if I can incorporate something white or cream over the top later? So it doesn't need to be this. I swear the random things we save for our art it's kind of funny, but then when you actually go to have something that needs an element and then you pull something like that you would have just thrown away, not even thinking about it, it just adds something. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I think that there was one point when I was like stripping the like paint off my one of my brayers. I'm just like, I have some of this stuff. I don't use it. Okay, I guess I'm throwing this away. I'm glad I didn't throw all of it away. Just it was just from the cleaning I was previously working on that I threw away. But It's just like one of those things. And it's like once you do start using it, it's like, how have I like let this sit on my desk for so long and not use it? Just making sure all the glue goes to the edges there. There we go. Rotate. Do you guys ever do that to yourselves? Like, find that you've kept a random thing and never know what you're going to use it for, and then when the inspiration hits, you use it. And it's like, wow, I did pretty good with that. That actually looks fantastic. And then you're actually like impressed with what came from your hands. And so I feel like I'm more impressed with the things you would never think to actually use in your art than the things that are expected to be used in your art, like actual art supplies. I think that's where I'm most impressed with myself, where I'm like, wow, look at me go. Like, I think those are the moments where I'm just like, okay. I think, if anything, I think that's the affirming thing I need periodically when I do stuff like that. And that uh, affirms um, my mind on whether I consider myself an artist or not, or just a crafter or a dabbler in things. Or at least that's my mindset on it. No, you're not supposed to stick to me. You're supposed to stick to the paper, you silly thingamabob. There we go. And sometimes those moments are what you need, especially if you've been feeling down about your art, where you feel like, well, I made trash today or whatever. Like, just that's how you feel about like what you came out with periodically. Being able to use like elements like this and then it actually comes out fantastic. And it's just like, okay, I'm not trash. I'm an artist who has stumbles here and there and is constantly learning what to do, what not to do, or how to redo. cool. I'm liking that so far. Okay. Well, what else does this need, guys? Right, do a close-up so you guys can see how those elements are actually working on there. I am so loving this. You know what would be fun? See if I have any accessible to me, like in my immediate area. Okay. I know where I have some. I know immediately where it's at. I was just hoping I had some immediately in my vicinity here. Okay, so I have this leather strips. Yeah, like a huge wad of these leather strips. And actually, what I was thinking was weaving it through the dot matrix strip things. I think that would be fun. I just put like holes in here and just weave it through. Remember, this is a master board, so I'm going to scan it, and when I go to print it off, it's all going to be flat. So it's fine that I have actual dimensional things coming off of it. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I think, well, I can't use that because that won't give me enough reach. Okay, and then I'm going to, that should be fine. I'm just going to use my crocodile here to make the holes. And I think I might switch it to the bigger ones. Yes. And, oh my gosh, I can't see. Okay, let me turn on my overhead light here so if there is a stronger glare than there already is. Sorry, but I need to be able to see. Oh, that's probably why. That thing back. That way this can rest flat. Oh, yep, yep. Use your brains, Casey. Ooh, other idea. I could, whoop. I could also incorporate threads into these holes. Let's see. I'm trying to decide if I want the, no, I don't. Okay, sorry. I had to at least partially vocalize what I was thinking. I was trying to think if I wanted to incorporate the leather strips through all of the dot matrix strips, or if I wanted to just do a few of them. And I decided I'm only going to do a few of them with the leather strips. Or a couple, rather. Now, what my other thought was, do I have anything else? Was incorporating eyelets into these holes. But I don't know if that will really do much for it. Let's go ahead and just put this through and see what that looks like. I mean, if anything, it'll help be a hole filler. So it doesn't look like I have big holes that I put them through. Oh, that already looks cool. I like that. And I'll reduce that a little bit. Scissors. Mm-hmm. Oh, I should have chosen even ones to put this through. Well, we'll figure it out. This one should end on the top. Oh, no, that'll be fine. I just had a thought. It's kind of cool, isn't it? I think if anything, I think I will do the eyelets. Let's see. At least on this one here. Because I think with this leather strap coming out at the end, I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to eyelet this, yes. I just looked at it and I was just like, that eyelet looks gorgeous there, so I am going to eyelet these. Eyelet, that one. Oh, look, I got shrapnel. Of course I have shrapnel. I punched a bunch of holes. So let me grab, so let's see, 5s. I need 9 eyelets. And I don't use these nearly enough. So this is a good excuse to bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Got the craft supplies to use them. Your friend Casey here is weird. Okay, coffee. Okay. Oh wow, that actually flattens that real good. Yeah. It makes me happy. And happy. Oh, I'm not going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I can just go, go, go. I think this will be one of my first, like, actual, I guess, industrial grunge type thing. It's definitely feeling more industrial grunge than, like, what I usually do, in a way. Now, I think I'm going to tie a knot up here. Cool. I'm going to pull that back down. Cool. And then, that being there, I think I'll actually glue that, like, right there. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, you. Oh, you turd. Just holding it here for a moment. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to there. Oh, come on. Cut. There we go. On there. Okay. Like in those. Okay, now I'm going to highlight these guys too. No. Knock these out. On this one, I won't need to do an. Ooh. I just had a thought. If only this was an odd numbered one. Because I was just thinking, since this one starts with a knot, goes through, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Okay. So I guess I'm doing one more thing of leather strip, because I just had a thought that I think it would be cool if it looked like it had a start and an end with a knot. But with the way this one is, oh, that I'm using the wrong cord. I want one that's already pre-cut for this hole. I've kept them all so far, and I have done dimensional master boards to where like I can't really cut them up because the elements on there are hardware type elements. So yeah, I do keep them. If the master board ends up being flat enough that I can potentially cut them up to make ephemera and stuff out of, after I scan it and everything, I usually do use them, but it just depends on what type of master board it is. But yeah, in one form or another, I do keep them. But then again, I do make I do keep everything I make, so. I think this one could be fun as like an actual piece of wall art with the way it's going so far. Yeah. Like scan in everything and then get it framed and have it on a focal wall, like in my office area or something. Granted, I have most of my bigger projects. Most of those I actually have in my living room, lining the wall of my living room. They're just not hung up, but there's like a ledge that they're all resting on. So, okay, I'm going to switch this down. And I'm going to do the same thing through these guys. And I was thinking about the other dot matrix strips. I was thinking about actually weaving wire through those. I think that would be cool. I don't know why, but this morning creating it felt free. If that makes any sense. Like it. So I need 7. I'll sit you here now. Okay, we're struggle busing here. Okay, so I think I'm going to try to make it look like it went through here, came over here, and then ended here, or vice versa. I think is like the idea I'm going to go with. So with that being the case, I am going to go ahead and tie the knot on this end. And I'm just going to weave this through here. This is a fantastic way for me to start the day before I have to go into work. Well, fantastic and sad because I want to keep playing. But I liked that I moved on from that that last masterboard I was working on and started a new one. That way I wasn't... That way I could just start fresh. And I wasn't like dwelling on one that I felt still needed completed. I'm going to give this just enough slack that it pulls over and rests right there. Cool. Okay, now I'm going to put some glue on the back of this. Okay. For the most part, besides potentially wanting to put wire through the other ones, I'd almost say this is actually done. Because I feel like if I go any further, I'll, like, besides doing those other two things there, I feel like it'd be overload. Oh, I'm sure Irma is glad to hear that. You see that, Irma? Dan's playing with your butterflies right now. Oh my gosh. I love this, guys. I love this so much. You guys see all that's going on there? This is so cool. All right. There's some spots that did not properly adhere, so I'm just going to take a moment. I think this is a good spot to stop on because I am fairly satisfied with the progress I've made on this, or yeah. Just gonna make sure that's it here. I'm just gonna go back through and wash it over here. Oh yeah, yesterday was a blast. Okay, I thought I saw a loose bit. Where did it go? This part here? No. This part? Okay, I think I got all the edges down. Cool. Yeah, I think this is a fantastic stopping point on this, to where when I come back to it, I can decide whether I actually want to add more to it, or if I feel 100% satisfied that it is finished. It'll allow it, the project to stew and create itself in my head. I love this. It's turning out so awesome. Out of all the ones I've already done, I think well, okay, let's look at the other ones and see the progress, because I think that's definitely a thing that's been happening. There has been a progression from where I started with this little master board thing these last few days. So yes, me too, Cheryl. I'm so glad I did the eyelets. Okay, so this was the first one I started working on. I think it was on Sunday. So this one's simple but good. I like it. Now, this potentially could still be altered further, like I did with this one, where it has actual textural elements to it. So, as is, this is a great background. We'll definitely scan it as this is before I may or may not alter it. Then there's this one. Similar but different. This one definitely lent more to industrial because it has all the cogs and everything in there. But I stuck with the blue. This one I feel does need more work. This one needs more work. This one definitely doesn't feel right. Like, some points need more emphasis than they're getting. And some of it's just like, why did I put it there? And then there's this one. Also leans towards the industrial. This one could definitely get more textural elements incorporated to it for sure. Because it has some teals, it has rust, it has crackle looks on it. So this one could definitely go towards what my last one turned out. And there's this one. I think I really like this one. This one, I could still incorporate some other things, but I kind of like this one. And then there's this one I worked on yesterday and that I was planning on working on today, but then I set it aside. This one does need just a couple more elements to it, and then I think it will be done. Because I think this one, so it does have textural elements. It has the cheesecloth on it, the colored cheesecloth, which I love on this. But I think it needs some hardware on it in some fashion. So this one's not quite there yet, but it's really, really close. And all that led to this. And I think this is definitely in my top 3 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out of 7 of those things, I think this is definitely in one of the top 3 out of the 7. But yeah, I'm liking this. I'm glad I'm actually using up my collages and actually turning them into master boards. Big stretchies. Okay. It is just after 10. I have to be starting. I have to start getting ready for work. Words are difficult. Coffee's shutting down, so I need more coffee. But I'm glad you guys could join me in this little experiment of my little free flow thing I did today. This was fun. It's still continuing to be fun. I will definitely be doing more. So I'm glad I was in a good headspace to create this. This was definitely a blessing for me to be able to get in this mindset to be able to create this. So I will take every blessing like this as much as I can and just soak it up. But yes, I will see you guys later. I'm trying to think of when I may pop back on. It probably won't be until closer to the weekend. Friday, for the shenanigans. I should be able to be here for that on Lindy's channel. I don't know if she's posted the event yet or not, or if we're doing that this Friday or not, but I definitely plan on being there for that. Because I have that evening off. Yeah. All right. Bye, guys. Love you all. Again, thank you so much for hanging out and going on this journey with me. I appreciate you very, very much. All right. See you next time around. Bye.